Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back. We are...
Last time we were fighting the snowboarder. This time we're still fighting the snowboarder. And it's dead.
Yep.
It should have been fire type, an idiot.
Should have not been weak to my multi-hit move.
What's that, what the hell were we talking about last episode? There was like...
You're talking about boxing. Martial
no,
arts.
it was like after that.
Your boy Slim Shady. When he please stand up. Please stand up. Yeah,
that wasn't what I was going to talk about either. I think it had something to do with the snowboarding guy, but I can't remember what the fuck it was.
You were like, it's very hot.
Well, he is, to be fair. But I don't think that was it in this case. Oh well, I guess it will come back when it comes back. But yeah, fucking, did you know that there's a Rick and Morty anime that's currently airing?
Yes.
It's fucking wild.
I bet.
So, I've been watching the Rick and Morty anime and I've come to two conclusions. Number one, Japan, because Japan really likes Rick and Morty. Weirdly enough, Japan definitely pictures Rick as a lot more virtuous of a hero than he is in Japan. Because in this, they've made him a lot more of like...
Not a terrible person.
I am a good guy. Like, he's still like a selfish kind of ass. Like, actually, no. He's not as much of a selfish asshole. He's more of just like... He's allowed to, Japan treats it more like he's allowed to get away with doing things in a weird way and being like kind of a dick because he's like so good at it, right? Like, that's how Japan kind of phrases him, at least in the anime, is that, like, yeah, he's kind of a dick, but he's allowed to be a dick because...
You know, he gets results.
He gets results, so it's fine, essentially. They also, what I found interesting in the newest episode, which I didn't realize, is Japan has a completely different take on his nihilism than the American show does.
Oh.
Because in the American show, his nihilism is more of the pessimistic version of nihilism, where it's like, nothing matters, so it doesn't matter what I do.
Yeah.
Where their version of nihilism that they're pushing in the show is the version that you can find meaning in the meaningless, which is like, it's all meaningless, but if it's all meaningless, then that doesn't mean you can't find meaning in it anyways. Which is interesting. Simply put, Japan is a lot nicer to the characters of Rick and Morty than actual Rick and Morty is. Because they gave they gave Morty a girlfriend in that one, and they made him a cool fighter guy. Jerry is still like... he's still a pathetic soft guy, but they just made him like a loving house husband that people actually like and don't just hate on 24/7. I'm like, this is a weird difference in shows.
Is Beth still a selfish asshole?
Space Beth is. But not Space Beth is a nice person, to be fair, which is true of the latter seasons of Rick and Morty anyways, once they split. Because essentially, asshole Beth becomes Space Beth and leaves her family. And then the clone Beth becomes the normal not asshole, and that just does family stuff. So they, like, kind of fix it in later seasons anyways, so it's fine. But yeah, it's interesting. It's also butt-fucking insane. The first episode alone is enough to make you be like, what the is happening? In the first episode alone, they show you the story of 3 different Ricks, 3 different Mortys, 2 different Jerrys, and they're all happening at the same time with no rhyme or reason to any of them. And you just have to figure out what the fuck is going on, and it is impossible to figure out what the fuck is going on. And meanwhile, I'm struggling hard as shit, because I'm dyslexic, and they're only playing it subbed.
Oh
so
my
I'm
God.
sitting there trying to read all this shit that they're saying.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's wild. We'll get to it. I'll get more into it.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, it's good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really interesting, but it's it's like all over the place. They got time travel and non-time travel in different universes, which is true of all Rick and Morty, but Rick and Morty usually just follows the one universe guy. This show's following like 3 different Ricks doing different shit at the same time.
So the anime is not following Rick, it was C-137, no, not C-137.
So, So basically, these Ricks that we're following, not a single, as far as I'm aware, I might be wrong about this, it's really hard to follow, is I don't think any of the Ricks that we see are any of them from the American version of the show. I don't think any of them are the Rick that we know.
Yeah, it's not Rick,
Yeah.
what is it? What is his even...
It's like Rick C-130 something.
I want to say C-137, but I
Yeah.
might be wrong on that.
Yeah, I don't know, I can never remember.
I don't remember. And it's
All I
not
know
Rick
is he's the
Prime.
Rickest Rick.
Yeah, he's the Rickest Rick.
He's the Rickest
He's
Rick.
one Rick away from being evil Rick.
Yes.
Man, that makes perfect sense on why Ricks can be not morally gray.
Yeah, so some Ricks are a lot nicer than other Ricks. Well, there's some Ricks that are like Morty status.
Yeah.
So, I guess it makes sense. But it is very jarringly weird. Because the way I look at it is more of the interpretation of the show. And the way that Japan interprets Rick and Morty is just way different. Like, it's just really different.
That's the interesting thing about cultures and such.
Yeah.
So
It's true. I do find it really... It's the same thing when they did, well, Japanese Spider-Man is one thing, but also they've done
Powerpuff Girls.
They did a Japanese... Powerpuff Girls is a good example, but they also did a Japanese Superman a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it's very different. It's very, like, weird.
Yeah. Man, she really did have it out for me. Sending someone that there's no way I could beat. Still, no regrets on my part. I give it everything I had. I hit you with full force and I lost anyway. It makes me feel frustrated.
I shall never kill.
It makes me want to become stronger as a gym leader. Put more of myself into it. I thought my passion had frozen over, but you have rekindled it for me. Thank you, Dante. I won't lose next time, you'll see. I mean, that's what you said, and then I have level 100 Pokemon by the time you meet us next. Try not to catch a cold on your way down the mountain.
Don't worry, the suit is insulated.
I fucking like the flex thing that they'll do with the suit.
Right.
Rototototo. Hello, am I speaking to Champion Dante?
Nope.
This is
regular Dante.
This is regular Dante. How is the inspection of your gyms going? How did you get my number? I'm the head of the organization.
I have everyone's
I have
numbers.
the address and contact information of every champion ranked trainer. I didn't agree to this.
Oh, so you're Google.
I was informed that by every gym leader that you've stopped by to see. So what you're telling me is she's using the company resources to look up employees' identifications to call them on their own personal devices, which I believe is illegal in certain states, but not in Japan.
Not if it's on business. This is a business call.
Yeah, you're right. This is a business call. I knew that giving you this task was the right decision, Champion Dante. All of that seemed quite happy
Champion
to have the opportunity to battle you. Now I'd like for the inspection report to come from you in person. Join me in the academy at the entrance hall. I'll be waiting for you there.
The Padawan Academy?
The Padawan Academy?
I hate the Padawan Academy.
Tell me more.
No, I think it's funny. I think what's the word? If we could theoretically make a Pokemon game that was like good, would it be more like Arceus or more like actual Pokemon? That's my question. Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up. I was trying to force my way back into what I was thinking about by bringing up things that were irrelevant, and it worked.
It's
Nintendo suing Palworld.
Yes, I heard about that.
They're suing Palworld because Nintendo patented the idea of throwing balls in a field, which I feel like should be illegal because it is in the US, but they're suing them in Japan, where they can get away with doing dumb bullshit because their legal system is bullshit in Japan.
Shit. Oh yeah, because it's guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, guilty till proven innocent, and also their copyright laws are worse than they are here, and they're pretty fucking bad here. So,
are you fucking serious?
Yes.
That they're trying to like, oh, you have Pokemon, you have ball throwing?
The funny thing is that patent was specifically for Arceus. So that patent was literally made like 2 years before fucking Palworld came out. And here's the thing, you want to know how they win this lawsuit, even if they lose this lawsuit?
How?
They just changed the balls to cubes. Now they're not throwing spears in a field to catch Pokemon, they're throwing cubes in a field to catch Pokemon. That's a different pattern.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Palworld can just do an update where they change all the balls to fucking cubes.
Yep.
Or triangles.
Mm-hmm. And they also waited conveniently for like this to happen right when Sony announced that they were teaming up with Palworld to make an animated TV show and merchandise and stuff. And I'm just like, gee, I wonder why.
I'm
wonder why that happened.
It's Nintendo. It's a fucking shitty ass company.
Gee, who would have guessed? And the funny thing is, like, they announced they're suing the company, and then literally less than 24 hours later, Sony announced that the game was coming to PlayStation 5, and I'm just like, well, Sony doesn't give a fuck about this lawsuit.
I don't...
See, the funny thing here is that, like, honestly, best case scenario, right, is that, like, this probably won't happen, but it would be the funniest way of it happening, right? Because Nintendo is super gung-ho about suing small companies.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they think they can win. But even if they can't win, they're fine suing small companies because they have the money to just bully them into submission.
Yeah.
However...
Sony's lawyers get involved.
If Palworld gets sold to Sony and becomes a Sony studio...
A subdivisionary Sony.
Yeah, then they're not going to be suing Palworld. They're suing Sony. And I'm going to tell you right now, Sony has quadruple the money Nintendo has.
Yeah, everybody's just like, Nintendo has so much money. They make so many good games. But as much as, you know, Sony hasn't really released any real good exclusives this generation.
Yeah.
Sony also isn't just the gaming consoles.
No, they never have been, and they never will be.
Yeah, because...
they're a huge multimedia conglomerate.
Because they make shows, they make TVs, they make fucking refrigerators?
They make electronic devices, home appliances, TV shows, movies, music. They are one of the 4 music companies that exist.
Yeah, no. I really like I would really like Sony or Palworld or is that what's the name of the company?
It's like Hunt something or something.
I don't remember exactly.
It has a really weird name that I can't remember.
I don't remember exactly, but
yeah.
I would really like them to be sold or to become a subsidiary of Sony, just so Sony's lawyers can dig into Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean they probably won't do it because they probably want their shit to be multi-plat, and Sony definitely won't let them do that. But
no, they're gonna make it exclusive.
But it would still be really funny if they did that. There is a small chance, because Sony is apparently investing a lot of money into making TV shows and merchandise for this game.
Mm.
So there's a small chance that Sony might just be like, Nintendo is suing you, but don't worry about it, we'll front the bill.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of money riding on it about it being successful. So I can see that possibly being the outcome.
I just don't care that Nintendo tries to bully every studio.
Yes.
Now,
studio, Derek. You mean literally everyone that breathes.
Yeah, including their customer base.
Including their customer base.
Now tell me, what do you think of our entrance hall? Do you enjoy being surrounded by books?
No.
Not really my thing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I was in charge of creating this new design when we renovated it a few years ago.
No one thinks of the dyslexics.
No one ever does. But more importantly, I very much like to hear your report on the gym leads. But now that I think about it, this location is perhaps a little too public. Is there any more quieter we could be able to discuss things?
Yeah, my room. Oh? Yeah! Let's go! Yeah!
So this is the dorm room where you live. I mean, I really don't live...
You see that right over there to your left? That's where we can have our conversation. Please take a seat.
I wonder, is this the room that helped you nourish your potential as the champion?
No, I moved in and never came back to it.
No. Ah, wait, I remember. You only recently moved into the dormitory? Yeah, and I spent maybe a night or two here.
I slept outside in the rain.
In the near future, perhaps I'll pay your family a visit.
That sounds like a threat.
If I may. That's a threat. It's back to the Top Gun hands. I would like you to hear your report now that you've inspected the gym leagues. Tell me, which of the gym league did you find them easiest to face? Bug Girl.
Yeah.
Ah, Katie. Which was which gym leader left the strongest impression on you? Larry.
Larry needs
Larry.
a raise.
Larry, question mark? I see. Which gym leader gave you the most trouble during the battle? Larry. Larry, I see. I think you can answer every single question the same, but it doesn't matter.
Of course it doesn't. That's fucking Pokemon. When has anything you've done ever mattered in these games?
I just hope Larry gets a raise, you know? What's the last question that's the most important?
Larry gets fired.
Which gym leader did you like the most? Larry. Larry, huh? I see. Those are all the questions I have. Thank you for help. I appreciate your perception is fascinating.
Why do I feel like Game Freak is just collecting user data on us so they can make better trainers in the future?
I think you're right. I have no doubt that it will assist me in running the organization. Please accept this as thanks. You got a King's Rock.
Oh, I could use that on my Slowpoke.
You got a King's Rock. It can make Pokemon flinch. Thanks to you, my schedule is cleared up quite significantly. Now we can go join the people. I'm sure Champion Nimona will be pleased. We can do the fucking champion challenge bullshit.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me visit. I should go back to work now. You must be tired. I suggest you take it easy for the rest of the day. I don't wanna.
I'll take it easy when I'm dead. I'm shaking hands with Neptune.
You must rest for today. Damn you fucking game.
Oh, can't do this entire game in one day, Derek. Your entire theory is a lie.
Oh no. 1 week later, dude, it's been an entire week.
No, a whole week.
Thanks to Nimona pushing and a bit of cooperation from the Gym League, the day has arrived for the great Pokemon battle competition to be held.
All the best Pokemon Gym Leader competition battle people will be there. Me.
Hey, Dante, are you ready? Let's have a quick battle before the battle.
I thought I was done with you.
I'm so glad we just managed to get everything ready for the Academy Ace tournament. Oh yeah, that's what we decided to officially name the tournament. It's a great idea, right?
No.
Fitting formalities, right? But Avery went and said we should call it the School Battle Brawl.
Like Smash Brothers.
And even Director Culbro got into calling it that. So I was just like, ugh. How are you feeling, Dante? In the mindset for some winning?
No. We should battle them.
Whew. The old no, I'm still sleepy routine. Good joke. It's so cool that La Prima got to make a guest appearance thanks to your great effort. I wish I didn't have my hands full with all the behind-the-scenes administration stuff. I won't even get to do any battling myself.
Oh, thank God.
But I seized the chance to do some objective research into what you are so good. Anyway, let's get going. I'll meet you at the front desk in the entrance hall. No slacking.
She still concerns me.
Oh yeah. Where would you like to go?
The main entrance hall.
I would like to go home.
I would like to go to any of these 20 rooms that they designed and we never go into. Because
oh my God, it's so funny.
Why the fuck would we go into these?
Oh no, I don't want the DLC yet. There you are, Dante.
Yes, there I
You're
am,
going through the application process with the staffer over here before you participate in the gym chest. Ready for the explanation, mister?
His staffer's like, I have a name.
No, he doesn't.
I know.
Alright, the rules of the Ace tournament are as follows. Any staff or student of particularly memory can...
No knives, no hitting below the belt.
may enter. Your opponent will be random, and only winners will advance to the next round. Opponents will be matched by lottery. The winner is run by the person in charge. That means you have no idea who you'll be facing off until you meet them in the battle court. I mean, that's what you think, but the first term is always predetermined.
True.
Winner, as I said, will advance to the next round. But lose once and you'll be knocked out. No more battles for you that way. The last trainer standing, the only person to win all of these matches, will be deemed the best of all and the Academy's ace. Thank you very much. We hashed out the tournament rules with the help of Director Cavell. Based on the number of entries so far, you'll probably have to win 4 times to take it all. Don't forget. I get it? The Elite Four. Don't forget, you might go against the faculty too. They're pretty tough stuff. Good luck, and go even tougher. She's not just running away like a weirdo. Oh, there she goes. The only person who's allowed to beat you is me. She never does.
The only person who can beat me is me.
Please talk to me when you're ready to take part.
Oh, no.
You run away.
You run away.
Okay, yeah.
I tell you, man, you can't get up and say it means you're perfect for Rule 34.
Hey there, would you like to enter the Academy Ace Tournament? Sure. Master Dante, a champion rank, yes? Okay, you're all registered as contender. Let's head down to the battle court.
Her whole doing anything for a Pokemon battle makes the Rule 34 right itself, you know what I mean?
It does, it
just
really does.
Writes itself.
It's just a battle. You just need another battle, Chris. That's all you need.
Saw a good one like a week or two ago that was like, you said if I showed you, we'd have a battle.
Yep.
I was like,
Excellent. It seems everyone is here. Some of you certainly have heard the good news.
Who the fuck are you?
We have a new champion here at Nichikaka Academy. None other than our very own Master Dante.
He's like...
For real? That's amazing.
Just blank staring into the distance.
Pretty much.
Meanwhile, he's just like, did I leave
Was the stove on?
or...
Ooh, all bad as a go-to joke.
It's a good one.
I leave the oven on. Ooh, way to go, champ. It gives me great joy to see one of our students achieving this feat during their time at the Academy. Today's tournament was organized by your student council president, Miss Nimona.
Who?
In celebration for her friend's accomplishments.
I've already forgotten her now that we have a new champion.
I'd like to invite you all here to see for yourselves the impressive strength of our new champion. Not to mention the talent of the students claiming the spotlight for the first time today.
Yeah, random NPCs. Look at all of them.
And of course, the superior battle prowess and amenities of our esteemed faculty. Now, without further ado,
Fix hair.
let the Ace Academy Tournament, our school battle brawl begin.
Begin.
Alright, let's jump right into the first round. Everybody who's fated pairs up today. Our champion, Dante, facing off against Avery for Class 2G.
2G. Wow, he's really unimportant. He didn't even get one of the important letters like A or B.
Now, you kidding me? Up against our little champion buddy for the first round. So, how about it, Dante? Bet you're surprised to see me in the tournament, right?
Yes.
No.
Because you're notoriously bad.
What? You actually thought I would sign up for this thing? Boy, I guess you really do get me. No wonder we're best buds.
Don't worry, man. I get you like your parents got you.
See, when we went down to Area Zero, it really drove home to me how I need to get stronger. So, I've been doing some super serious training with Mads Boston in my team. If we even end up in trouble again, I want to be there fighting beside you on the same level.
Oh.
So today I'm going to win!
What a nice
Even if
dream.
it's... even if it means only by a stroke of luck.
That's exactly what would happen.
Get a taste of this.
Then-
Even here is a very spicy new flavor for you.
And then every move he throws out is a crit. Every single one of them is a critical hit.
That would be funny as fuck. Well, we'll figure out what a team is next time.
Yep, we'll see you guys then. Peace.